I think that now that we recognize that the CAQ is the PQ 2.0, I think that they are going to put forward a strategy with respect to the separation of Quebec from Canada 2.0. And the thing is not talking about at all the referendum, but to work on the winning conditions, if I may say. And the addition of Bernard Drainville, who is still, and yesterday we saw in the media, he had many questions about, are you still a separatist, Mr. Drainville? And he never said no. I think that is still a separatist. And we even have back to 2020, so less than 2 years ago or 2 years ago, comments by which Bernard Drainville confirmed that the independence of Quebec is his way of life. It's very important. It's part of his fundamentals. And again, yesterday he said that it's by conviction that is returning within politics. Been there, done that, being a minister of the province of Quebec in his mind, but now is back to prepare the winning conditions for a separation, of course.
You think once those conditions, whatever they may be, are achieved, François Legault will go forward with the referendum?
Do you really think that François Legault will miss his chance? I don't think so. It's obvious. François Legault was by far one of the most dedicated separatists once he was with the PQ. They all saw that this strategy of putting forward the agenda, you know, we will have a referendum within or not the first mandate. I think that the way of doing it 2.0 by not mentioning the word in our referendum, I think that it's obvious that it's the new strategy. Again, Caroline Saint-Hilaire with François Legault, with Bernard Drainville, it's obvious that they're going to be working on a separatist agenda. If they're able to see that the polls shows that it's they have an attempt, a valuable attempt, I think that they're going to go forward with it, of course, with a referendum. You have to be very forward with respect to your objective in politics. And I think that is hiding his true ambitions, is to work on the winning conditions for the next referendum with François Legault. And for us, they're not going to mention the word referendum. First and foremost, they need, and they mentioned that they don't have the popular adhesion for a referendum. But now I think that they're going to be work on this. And the way of doing things, the 2.0 strategy, is to work first on the conditions and afterwards to conclude, but you know what, I think that we need to solve this matter with a referendum on the separation. And again, Bernard Drainville recognized himself within François Legault's policies for the last 4 years. The division between Quebecers based on the language, based on the immigration, the chicane with Ottawa. I think that Bernard Drainville, the feeling that he left when he quit politics is, okay, I think that it's the appeasement period now that Bernard Drainville is gone, because la charte de la chicane and all of those things, I think that it stressed a lot of Quebecers back in that time. It wasn't at all a good policy for Quebec and for Canada, but it was part of the strategy to try to create the crisis. And remember, it's based on the DNA of the Parti Québécois. You need, as a first condition, to create a crisis. And it has been said by Bernard Landry, it has been said by Péquist leaders, you have to create a crisis first in order to present the separation as an option.
A critic would say the reason you are cranking up this secret agenda of the CAQ and that Drainville's part of is because you want to drive no voters back into the Liberal barn because they've fled. They're with the CAQ now. A cynic would say that. Would you respond? That this is purely political operation you are undertaking?
Do you really think that we need in Quebec 4 more years of chicane and crisis? I think that it's part of our responsibility as MNA, as member of the Quebec Liberal Party, to denounce all these bad policies all the negative impact that it has on a day-to-day basis on people's life in Quebec. You're not a good Quebecer because you're not talking French in your own home. I think that, for instance, I think that it's our responsibility. It's not.
My question is, you think over there they've got a secret plan in the drawer there? Is that what you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're trying to scare people back to vote Liberal? Is that it?
No, no. I think that it's not, for our part, it's not a strategy. It's a responsibility. We have the responsibility to see within their strategy and to denounce the bad effect. And again, we have in front of us, we have a general election. I think that it's going to be part of the debate. I don't think that if anybody has a doubt yesterday that Bernard Drinville convinced at the end of the day anybody that is no longer a farouche separatist, is still a separatist. And I think that is going to work on this strategy, on the agenda, to have the winning conditions for a referendum. But it is too smart to mention the word referendum.